I think the most I ever got paid for a fight was like 100,000 pounds. And that's the most I ever got once I was world champion. At the beginning, you were lucky to get 200 or 300 pounds just to cover your hotel and your accommodation to get there. And fighting was very different back then than it is now. I see all these people, these influencers, even the people on Misfits, they know who they're fighting and they watch tape and they prepare for their opponent and they're choosing their opponents and making sure they find someone they could beat. Back in my day, you just turn up to a location. You didn't even know who the guy you were fighting looked like. There'd be 30 of you in a room. You didn't even know who your opponent was until you got in the ring. You didn't know which guy it was. You'd look around and go, he's my size, he's my size, he's my size, maybe one of them. And you had no tape on anyone because, camera phones weren't as available. And, 15 years ago, it took a big setup with a camera to film sparring. No one was just sparring and filming willy-nilly. So it was a completely different environment where you just got in there and you fought. But I think it's good for your mentality. It builds a mentality where you understand that, you don't always get to have a game plan. And you don't get to always know who your opponent is, and you don't get to always prepare for a specific person. Fighters fight, and you turn up on the day and you do what you're supposed to do as a professional.